what happens when the one thing you were born to do no longer fits inside your life? What do you do with the part of you that still wants to teach, still wants to hold space, but no longer has the strength to stay? Hi, I'm Music Head. I graduated from Westfield State with a bachelor's degree in music education, later also earning my master's degree. My first classroom opened in the shadow of a terrorist attack. My students were carrying stories far heavier than any music folder. Big emotions, big dreams, sometimes even criminal records. We made room for it all. Then came middle school. Smaller bodies, even bigger feelings, and fewer resources every year. Still, we sang, we drummed, we built something sacred with what little we had. I ended my teaching career at the elementary level. Tiny hands, enormous emotions, and very little support. 20 years of concerts, musicals, hallway tears, and laughter echoing from every corner. Through it all, my classroom was never about perfection. It was about presence. It was a place where music meant joy, curiosity, and connection. A space where every learner, quiet, wild, or different, could feel seen and were free to make a little noise. But after all those years, I ran out of reserves. Chronic illness, pain, and mental burnout had been whispering for a long time. The pandemic made those whispers impossible to ignore. Teaching music, a subject built on shared breath, became nearly impossible on screen. I held on. I adapted. I thrived. Until I couldn't. Eventually, my body and spirit said, it's time to rest. And just like that, the rhythm stopped. Daily life became its own kind of lesson. Healing inside a system not made for people like me. But in the stillness, something soft began to return. I began to learn more about how my brain works. While I'm raising my daughter, who is clearly on a neurodivergent journey herself. It was like finding a mirror I didn't know I lost. I realized that I didn't just connect with my students because I was kind. I connected because I knew. I'm neurodivergent. My brain saw through the mask. And my classroom became a sanctuary for them and me. I can't go back to a traditional classroom. I still carry the magic of what I built there. And I know the world needs it more than ever. Magical Fairy Apothecary is my answer. A softer space, a creative refuge, a gathering place for those of us who feel too much, need gentleness, and are ready to begin again.